Yay Media Group.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Oh my god, it's Friday the 13th. God bless you, child. Stay home. Don't go out today, guys. That's crazy. Anyways, but if you're listening to this on Thursday, Feliz Día de la Virgen. Today we are at Las Mañanitas at 3 a.m. sharp. So you'll see that in Vlogmas.
Yeah, if you didn't go, slap on the hand for you. But guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Vlogmas episode, another Spill the Beans episode. What's up, all the Spill the Beaners? We're back. We're back better than ever. Babe,
I think that sounded better in your head.
Just face it. We're the Spill the...
It's better in your head.
Why can't we just go by that? No, we got brands in the ads. Anyways, guys, what's up? We got a funny one for you. I feel like you guys, ya los conozco. Les gusta.
El chisme.
Les gusta como nosotros hablando del chisme. Not just chisme like with mainstream media, but like just like con la tía, con la abuela. And a lot of you guys act like you're surprised like I don't have this crazy side of me. Like I just do. Like I'm still Latino. Like I have this side, right? Like who's this diva side, and like
who's this diva?
And I just feel like I need to show it more to you guys, because then I just hold it in my heart and then me vuelvo como el Grinch. But if I let it out in front of you guys, then como que suelto el foie, you know?
I think that's why God didn't give you a more problematic in-law family. Because he knows you'd be out there
more. So you're saying your family's problematic?
No, not problematic, but my family, like my sister, like everyone sees, because you guys see my sisters more than his family, obviously. And Jonathan and my sisters fight like if they were siblings, you know. So I'm like, imagine like I had a tia like that, you know, kind of tia metiche vibes. Then that would suck, you know. Well, it wouldn't suck. It would probably just spice things up and we would always be in fights. But anyways, yeah, guys, Jonathan is literally like, who's this diva? And it's so funny because we debrief at night, and it's the best when we go out and like hang out with other people or like see people at a restaurant and we go home. We're like, did you see what they said? Or, you know, because I love hearing his input, because Jonathan knows donde y con quién, you know. But if you test him.
And it's also so funny because I feel like I got the backlash I was expecting from the Christmas decor video. And by backlash, I mean 3 comments, probably 2.
What was it?
It was like the girl, I knew this was going to come up because I feel like I've dealt with this before. But some girls like, why does he care so much? My husband would just say, do whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guys, those give me, like, if your man is like, oh, I don't want anything to do with the decor, you handle it. That's for girls. That's for women. It's like, that gives me closeted vibes. That gives me not secure with your masculinity. Not like, if I'm putting my input into this, it's because I want my kids to have like a great time.
Because you care.
Because I care. Like, if we didn't have kids and stuff like that, like, yeah, Blanca can do all her, like, we agreed. We talked about this. I'm not going to call her a sad beige mom anymore because you don't like that, honey. So just your aesthetic. Your aesthetic.
Okay, guys. Let
me finish my aesthetic.
No, stop.
Your aesthetic. So then I'm like, I want to make it like bubbly and stuff like that. And it's okay. Like, I'm comfortable with myself. And you know?
Guys. So it's because here's the thing. All right. Like, I told Jonathan
tell
this
him
the
what
other
you told
day.
Me, honey.
So the other day, Jonathan and I, and you guys might be wondering, like, in our Vlogmas video where we went Christmas shopping, you guys saw us fight, and that was a real fight. Like, that is our bickering nowadays, you know? Like, that was a real fight. Yeah, that's our fight. Like, we didn't just pretend or play it off on video. That's how Jonathan and I argue. So
we don't cheat, so that's what you're just gonna get, you know? Yeah,
like, what do you mean we don't cheat?
Like, I feel like other couples fight about big problems, so like that's our fighting. Okay. Like that's the most you're gonna see, you know.
So anyways, we were actually fighting, and my feelings got hurt, but I didn't tell him in the moment because, you know, like when you guys are in the heat of the moment, you can't try to work things out, right? Like you have to wait to cool off. So Jonathan and I have learned that we have to wait and communicate later in the day when the kids are asleep and we have free time. So I told him, I was like, babe, I really don't appreciate you calling me a sad, beige, boring mom, because although that's what you might see, I see it as a calm lifestyle aesthetic, you know? Yeah. And you guys might be like, Blanca's so aesthetic and she's so focused on aesthetic. And it's not just like, that word came out and people added that connotation like, oh, you guys just want to be aesthetic vibes, you know? But that is my aesthetic because
Tell him, honey, tell him.
growing up, I lived in a very chaotic household. Like I always felt like I was walking on eggshells, and it wasn't because of my mom. It was because my dad, he was a very low-tempered, machista man. He was very like amargado vibes, and it was like literally walking into the house, getting home from school, and not knowing what I was gonna get hit with. Not physically, because I don't think he ever hit me.
He was a lot of things, but I don't think he ever hit you.
Yeah, he was a lot of things, but he was not abusive. And if anything, he was just kind of like he was not there. I've always talked about this, especially in our Daddy Issues podcast. So my house was chaotic in that sense that I never felt secure. I never felt calm. I never felt comfortable. My sisters can rot in their rooms and rot in the couch for days, and I can't. Like, I felt like I always had to be doing something. I had to be cleaning the bathroom, washing the dishes, talking to my mom, laying with my mom, because my home wasn't my house. My home was my mom. So I was always with her, never rotting in my room, because I wasn't comfortable, So all that to say that I like to live a calm lifestyle. Like, I like to walk in my house and be like, whoa, like I feel calm and comfortable. And that's why I let Jonathan just take it. Like, my feelings are really hurt, but then not only that, but I was like, that's my trauma, like, why do you care? Like, you didn't grow up like that. So for me, it's like, just let him show out and go off. So it was just, I didn't get mad because he had to decorate this year. I got hurt because he called me a sad, beige, boring mom, which I'm like, I need you to understand the meaning behind the way I live.
See, guys, like, when you see stuff on the internet, I've learned to, like, when someone's being mean and they're writing hate comments, it's now I don't see it as like, oh my God, why are you being mean? I see it as like, oh, what are you going through for you to be mean? Yeah. So then when Blanca told me that, I was like, okay, let me reflect on myself. And I was the complete opposite. My mom siempre tenía decorado, like, if she was in her burgundy era, todo burgundy and like cream and beige. Beige and burgundy are my two worst enemies, guys, because I grew up on them, right? And then she was in her navy blue era, everything was navy blue. She was in her, oh my God, the worst was that color, olive green era. She even painted the outside of the house olive green, the couches inside the house olive green, or cream green, I don't know, but whatever, good for her. But I always came from somewhere like donde no vas a romper un vaso. So now that I'm a grown up, I'm like, oh my God, I want throw up. I want all the colors. I want rainbow colors. I want Grinch. I want blue. I want candy. I want
the holly jolly spirit.
Yes, because I just didn't, like, I don't know, expression, Yeah. So yeah. It's just two traumas that come together. And if you don't talk about it, guys, we're not just talking about us. We're talking about your relationship with your mom, your relationship with your
anybody,
coworkers.
Literally.
Everyone has their own baggage, guys, that if you don't like debrief, you just gotta, you're going to crash heads. Yeah. That's why they say, like, the oldest daughter, when they marry the youngest child or something like that, it's like very hard, or et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Or no, the two oldest always cause more problems because you both want to be in control. So whatever. Anyways, guys, we got an exciting podcast because we're going to dive right in. I told you to send into Spill the Beans Instagram your craziest Christmas stories. Let me give you an example. Best and worst gifts, craziest Christmas reunions, tea, everything. If it happened in December, I want to hear about it.
Oh, this is cute. Okay. I'm going to request. You're going to regular?
Yeah, I'm on regular.
Okay, so I'm going to do request. This first one's cute.
Okay.
My birthday is December 23rd, and I have cousins who have birthdays the 24th and the 25th. So on Christmas Eve, throughout the night, we sing happy birthday to each one of us.
Aww.
I love that.
But that sucks, low-key.
Yeah, it does suck.
Like, if your birthday's on Christmas, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, but, like, the fact that your family sings happy birthday to all three of you, like, separately, that's so cute. I love that.
And you know what? I'm so happy that I'm a padrino to Penny, because I've said this before, obviously before she was, like, born and stuff, but I always said, if you're born between the 24th and New Year's, that's probably got to be the worst time to be born, because of, like, I feel like a lot of people's birthdays, either your gift gets bundled up with Christmas, you're not there. Everyone's like especially in the rancho, in those bailes, and they're not there for your birthday party, etc.
Yeah.
Or say you're more of a U.S. type of December family, then all your family's in Mexico and Christmas, So I'm going to strive to make Penny's birthday, like, special, when she's conscious.
But you know what, Penny girl? When you're 18, 19, 20, 21, You're gonna have a rockin' New Year's Eve weekend.
Damn, man, what does that mean?
Be partying it up. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So I'm like, guys, we gotta go all out. It's gonna be Franco Belen and her. Guys, we gotta go all out. Tell your parents we're sleeping over, and we're gonna go out every day of the weekend because it's literally birthday and then New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day. Queen. Penny's just that girl, honestly.
All right. My boyfriend farted while eating pozole and blamed it on me. I literally took one for the team and said yes. Luego me compró un café to play up the embarrassment I passed.
I love that.
Queen.
I would do the
Why
same.
Would you do that?
I
You would take a fart for me?
No.
No, you're the first one to say. Guys, I won't even be farting. It'll be like Blanca's sisters. And low-key, she knows that, but she's still, like, they all go against me.
I do. Well, yeah, and then you go against Franco. You're always like, nah, it was Franco,
One of the biggest challenges of eating better is that all those eating better products just taste so bad.
Well, Orgain has cracked the code on providing real nutrition that also tastes incredible and won't leave a hole in your pockets.
That's a game changer.
Orgain is a leader in real protein-powered nutrition that understands that being good for you doesn't mean that it has to taste bad.
I started using Orgain because it just helps me get my protein in. It's one of the hardest things when you're trying to have a healthy lifestyle is getting your protein in, and Orgain just makes it so much easier. Okay.
Orgain's brand new 30-gram complete protein shakes offers protein-packed real nutrition designed to satisfy your cravings with only 1 gram of sugar per serving, no soy ingredients, and no artificial sweeteners or flavors.
As someone that struggles with constantly being hungry, I feel like Orgain really helps me with that side of nutrition. It makes me feel more full more throughout the day.
And while Orgain has a wide selection of vegan and plant-based products, the 30-gram protein shake does contain dairy.
Orgain's 30-gram protein shakes are available at Orgain.com.
If you want to get in on the delicious protein-packed nutrition today, head to Orgain.com/spillthebeans and use code SPILLTHEBEANS for 20% off your order.
Once again, that's Orgain.com/spillthebeans for 20% off, and make sure you use our promo code SPILLTHEBEANS so they know we sent you.
I don't know if my ex-suegra would do it on purpose, but one time she gifted me some sweatpants that were extra large. Mind you, I had let her know I was a medium. And they were actually men's sweats. And at the time I was pregnant, but I wasn't even showing yet. And when I told her, she was like, just keep them. They'll fit. They will eventually fit you. But yeah, they were really huge. That's so funny. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she thought you were in the oversized vibes, girl. But extra large is crazy. I don't know. It says ex-suegra, so yeah, it was on purpose.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. Hope you're all doing well and the kids are doing good. I love podcasts and Vlogmas. Thank you so much. One year, my parents hosted Christmas, and it was los sobrinos de mi padrastro, los compadres de mis parents, and some family friends. Well, we had a Christmas dinner, and then pues todos los adults started drinking. Let's say mis primos ended up mixing beers and liquor. Well, they're pretty lightweight, los flacos, to the point that mis primos got stupid drunk and started seeing things.
Oh,
it got to the point that mi primo Jorge kept saying, mira un O. Like, is he that drunk? He was seeing Doctor Strange portal open. And my primo Napoleón echó todo por fuera. Y mi primo Roberto se quedó dormido en el hallway. No one noticed he was asleep in the hallway until 5 minutes later. That felt like the longest Christmas dinner ever. Ever since then, les digo a mis papás to host families like their compadres for Christmas because my primos and their single friends do too much. Also because sadly, I've lost a lot of friends due to drunk driving, and I find it dumb to get drunk on holidays.
Wow. That was a whirlwind of emotions. I was like funny, sad at the same time.
I didn't know people were actually named Napoleon.
That's a cool name though.
Napo. My mom always used to... No, not my mom. Mi tía Lula, Napo. I feel like that word was very common.
Back in the day when my husband and I first started dating, I gifted his mom a perfume set for Christmas. And some time went by and my suegro exposed her and told me in front of her that she had returned it because she didn't like it and he thought that wasn't cool of her and to let me know. LOL, I wasn't offended, but it's good to know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like personal things like that, I get really scared, like to gift perfumes. But
personal? That's personal?
Well, yeah, because it's your, like, I feel like you don't care because you can smell like whatever, but I get really nervous. Like, the only person I can gift a scent, like, gift to is my mom and Noemi because I know them, you know? But anyone else, I get too scared. So I
Really?
would for sure gift it with the gift receipt. So it's funny that your suegro exposed her, but I feel like I'm glad that you didn't get offended because, you know, at the end of the day, return it, get something you actually wear.
My aunt got me Kmart boots when I was 6 years old. I wanted de perdido un coloring book del dollar, not boots.
What did you say? Can you read that again?
My aunt got me Kmart boots when I was 6 years old. I wanted de perdido un coloring book del dollar, not boots.
Damn.
Damn, girl. It's because it's true. The worst thing ever was getting gifted clothes on like a holiday or your birthday. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe because it's a boys, we care less about clothes than girls. But up until you're like 15, if you get gifted clothes for your birthday.
Not even up till you're 18. Because now we're like, hell yeah, give me some, you know?
Give me some socks.
Yeah, and underwear. Christmas gift. My sister and I each got a chocolate bar from an uncle one year, and he got mad we didn't say thank you. It's not about what we got on Christmas, really. Just thought it was funny. Not the Christmas, not the chocolate bar.
Last Christmas, my uncle went full on crazy mode. He was fine, but then he got too drunk / high, and he was just crazy. He was screaming / crying, saying how the family didn't love him and how no one understood him. Every time someone would want to calm him down or get close to him, he would throw punches. It was chaos. Little cousins were scared and crying. Then he ran outside and took off. Mind you, we were in Tijuana, and my parents went out to look for him. When they found him, he was calmed down, but when he went back to the house, he went crazy mode again.
Oh,
Everyone was confused as to how he got high or what he took. The whole time he was with us, he looked fine. Anywho, the next day, the rehab people came and took him.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
But it's true. Like, one of my cousins in Mexico, that happened to him, and we couldn't calm him down, and he just started swinging on people, and, like, yeah, it was weird.
This year, I got my first Broncos jersey as a gift. I literally sobbed in front of the whole family. It was a Thomas jersey, too, so I will hold on to it forever. R.I.P. Who's Thomas?
The guy that died, I think.
We'll see. She said R.I.P.
Oh, my bad. Hey, don't laugh. That's my song. Remember we went to that game, the Lions versus Broncos? And they, like, did the honor thing?
Really? Mm-hmm.
Family tradition. Every 23rd of December, we get together, all 30 of us, and make tamales with my abuelita and make all 3 different types, rajas, puerco, y dulce. Then the 24th, we get together and eat the tamales. Have a pray the rosary, arrullamos el niño Dios, and we choose padrinos for Niño Dios. And then we dress up and have a traditional posada. And then we eat desserts and sing different Christmas Spanish songs. We have our own Christmas booklet songs we made. And we do the white elephant game as a family, and we end about midnight. I love it. It's my favorite time of the year because it's so unique.
Can I be invited to this Christmas party?
Jackie, I do the same exact thing. Just kidding. No, I'm so kidding. One year for Christmas, my parents decided to do a gift exchange with my stepdad's side of the family that we didn't know at all. Well, the gifts were between $50 to $100. The girl I got was from his side of the family, and I bought her Uggs and Sephora gift card and some Crocs. Well, Christmas comes, and they all completely ghosted us. We had already gave them their gifts. Nobody from my side of the family got their gifts, but they all received theirs somehow. We all got them. Rigged gift exchange. Now they ask us to participate every year, and I refuse to. I tell my stepdad I'm still waiting for my gifts till this day. Also, my husband and daughter played part, never received anything.
Damn.
That's embarrassing. Like, what was her excuse?
No excuse.
Like, they never said, like, oh, my bad. Like,
might be. I hate spending time with my husband's side of the family because my suegro is always making comments about my weight. I'm chubby. He always says
Suegro?
A joke. Yeah. He always says it as a joke, según él, but I hate it. And I've told my husband and he doesn't say anything to him. So this Christmas, I'm like, F them. I'm not going over there anymore. Good for you, queen. Put your
why are you with
health
someone
first.
that doesn't defend you?
Yeah, girl. You got to have a talk with him and tell him.
Or, girl, like, stand up for yourself. I'm sure he's not skinny.
But I feel like she is, you know? Like, this year she's like, I'm not going over to your families. And then he's going to be like,
girl, but, like, don't let them win because that's letting them win.
Yeah, just hit them back. Okay, say.
Como, ¿y usted, oiga? Usted es el que tiene diabetes.
¿Y sus canas qué? ¿Por qué no se las tapa?
Viejillo prieto. But anyway. What? It's because I just imagine him like this little short brown, like super brown dad. That because I feel like I keep saying brown guys or prieto because los que son más llevados for some reason, like growing up for me, eran siempre los señores que eran bien like morenos, you know. I always got bullied by them. Anyways, trauma dump warning. When I was younger, my dad had a couple too many drinks. My dad would have a habit of breaking up with his mistress during the holidays and then beat up my mom for it.
Oh my God,
Hey,
girl.
yo.
I'm so sorry, girl. This is deep.
This is why I hated Christmas time, but gracias a Dios, now that I'm older, I can make my own traditions with my husband, mom, and siblings because my dad's in Mexico because he got deported. Hey!
Karma at its finest, girl.
Yes, we love that.
Shout out to you, Queen. A nasty Christmas Eve. Should I read this one? I'm scared. Yeah. A couple years back, my cuñado was dating this very toxic girl. On Christmas Eve, and my suegra invited her to spend the day with us, but she had told us she was going to be busy with her family. Later that night, she texted my cuñado to pick her up, and so he did. It was late when they showed up, and she was plastered. We all noticed how drunk she was, but didn't say anything. While everyone was in the kitchen talking and having a good time, the girl and my cuñis were in the living room all over each other. Then they finally left to his room. Since it was midnight and everyone was still awake, we decided to open gifts in the living room. Then all of a sudden, we hear this very loud and obvious noises coming from my cuñado's room. Thankfully, they weren't together anymore. But we will never forget Christmas Eve of 2022. That's disgusting.
Ew.
I hate that.
Why do you guys let that happen?
It was his house.
Oh. Okay, so let me tell you. Yesterday I went to a Christmas brunch at my friend's house. This year he hosted, so we all did White Elephant. The budget was $15, which whatever. So I bought a candle, a mug, some fuzzy socks, and a Starbucks gift card. But tell me why the person who got my gifted was so ungrateful. He kept saying, I don't like my gift. I'm going to re-gift it. I was so upset at him because if he didn't want my gift, I could have easily taken it back. The only thing he took was a mug, and that's it. I honestly don't like him anymore for that comment that he made. Damn. Good for you, girl. Like, screw that.
A $15 budget, and it's White Elephant.
And you got him all that?
And he's complaining. Who's this diva? In my family, we are a lot of siblings, and I'm the youngest, so I have nephews and nieces that are around my age. There is a big 17-year age gap between me and my second youngest sibling. I was in charge of games, and my eldest niece got mad that she didn't get a prize since she didn't win at any game, so she stopped speaking to me. It's been 2 years since that happened.
Oh my God.
Bruh. Shook.
One time when my siblings and I were kids, my mom bought my dad's underwear for Christmas, but didn't realize they were man thongs. So he opened his gift in front of all of us and immediately was so embarrassed. He looked at my mom and said, Mija, ¿cómo crees que me voy a poner esto? Mind you, he's very shy, reserved guy. My mom could not stop laughing. She later said she didn't realize she grabbed the wrong underwear. That's so
the man thongs. That's what I'm gonna gift you for Christmas this year, honey.
Are there man thongs? Nah, your mom's a freak because I don't think Target sells man thongs. So what store must she have been at? The spicy stores? What?
I don't know why I thought you were saying your mom's a freak. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where's that coming from? You know?
Oh.
Because I was like, I'm going to gift you thongs for Christmas. And you're like, your mom's a freak. I'm like, damn. Not a fight, but every year that we get a Christmas gift to my mother-in-law, she always asks us for the receipt to exchange it because she doesn't ever like the gifts we get her.
Oh my God.
Damn. What'd you feel about that?
Like, my initial reaction wants to be like, que, like, you know, naca? Or like, what kind of attitude is that? But then at the same time, like, there's just some people that know what they want and want it. Like,
and at the end of the day, if it's every year at this point, just give her a gift card, queen.
Or just give her cash. Why do you even get her gifts? Si eso es lo que quieren, you know? My husband and I started a Christmas tradition that each year we go pick out a personal Christmas ornament from Target or Hobby Lobby and add it to the tree. Our boys are 3 and 1, and they also get to pick their own and add it to the tree. That way, when we're old and gray, our tree is filled with personal ornaments with precious memories that we can always look back on.
Should we start doing that? My sister-in-law always gives me what she has around the house that she no longer wants. For example, she used to buy lots of makeup collections and she would choose something from there to give to me. Some were new, some were a little used. The point is that it feels like it's not a thoughtful gift as the other one she gets everyone else. One year, she even gave me a male cologne. I'm a simple girl and wouldn't care. What bugs me is that she's all about luxury and she's super picky about what she gets. By the way, I know she's re-gifting something she bought for herself because she would post a lot of those items on social media when she first bought them years ago. Damn, girl. For me, it's like, if you don't like it, okay, give it to me, but not for Christmas. If you're going to get everyone else other gifts, you know, be a little more thoughtful. Best gift to me was to see how happy my husband was with his siblings after not seeing them for 16 years. They were able to get their visas and come to the U.S. since we're still fixing my husband's papers. I love that. That's the best.
Crazy. I once joined a Secret Santa at work and was the only one without a gift. No one bothered to even notice. It was like 20 of us. I was so sad. Never again.
Whoa.
That sounds like you got set up, girl.
Hi guys, love you all, love you too. I come from a low income family. Once on Christmas, my mom signed up to get Christmas gift donated to us through the church. I was very excited when I saw my big box that had my name when I opened it. It was a lot of outfits for Barbie dolls. The only problem was that I did not have any Barbies to put on it. Oh, life is hard sometimes, and now as an adult I understand, but now I'm in that parent position and I'm struggling to provide gifts for my family, for my kids. But it's just a lot of typos. Gifts for my kids, but that is not the important thing in life. I'm just glad to have my healthy kids and making memorable memories with them, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
Is it?
What?
Or do we just want gifts?
What do you mean?
Sorry.
I know when
sometimes my intrusive thoughts.
I literally know when you start saying out of pocket stuff.
Okay.
That's true, guys. At the end of the day, the memories are what matter. Have you seen the TikToks that are like, I don't remember what I got for Christmas from 2005. All I remember was my mom making cookies in the morning, you know? And it's like, that is so true. You remember the memories, you remember the gifts. So at the end of the day, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Just give them love and warm hugs. And that's literally all they need.
Is it?
I'm over you.
Just kidding. My family celebrated Christmas with my in-laws, and my in-laws gifted me the same gift as my sister. I low-key thought, wow, I'm your daughter-in-law and she's my sister. Why the same gift? Plus, it was just a Victoria's Secret Christmas gift set of lip balms. No thought behind the gift. That is horrible. Let me tell you guys, mejor no me regales nada si me vas a andar regalando mermas. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of guy, like, just don't gift me nothing if it's going to be cheap or... No, okay, wait.
All right, buddy.
Sorry, wrong choice of word. Not cheap.
I forgot you're a little
not
showy.
Cheap. Like she said, no thought behind the gift.
Yeah.
That to me, sorry, I use cheap as like lazy.
In thoughts.
Lazy. I meant lazy. Sorry. And
have you ever gotten one like that?
Yeah, like, no. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, like I'm putting myself in this girl's shoes. Sorry, babe. I like to merge myself into the gifts. When I say I don't like receiving cheap gifts, I thought I was the girl for a second.
I thought you're coming from experience.
No. You know what? Maybe I am, but I'm not gonna talk shit. But it's just like, and it's not about a money thing. Like, if let's say Julissa was like, let's just take someone else that's not Julissa. Let's just say a friend was like, oh my God, I saw this little soccer shaped ornament. It was $2 and it reminded me of you. And that's a badass gift.
1,000%.
But if it's like, oh, this cologne at Marshall's was like there sitting next to the checkout aisle, so I got it because I knew I was running late and I didn't know what to get you. Even though that cologne could have been $50, like that, like there's no thought behind it, you know? Like, yeah, that irks me.
I agree. One little tradition I do with my babies is I use different wrapping paper for every kiddo, but I don't write names on the gifts. I put a little piece of the wrapping paper for each child at the very bottom of their stockings to see who, so they know which gifts are whose.
Oh my God.
I love that.
That
I'm
heals
gonna
my
have
inner
4
child.
kids for that reason.
Babe, shut up. My little family of 3 have been taking pictures with Santa every year since my son was born, and just did a few days ago pregnant with our baby girl. We also go to Hobby Lobby and pick out a new ornament every year for the Xmas tree, our fave tradition.
Not crazy, but my grandma's birthday is the 28th of December, so all my cousins, aunts, uncles go to Mexico to celebrate her. This year, she will be 101. I love all those memories we have made as a family. That is amazing, girl. Give your grandma a hug for me. 101? That's crazy.
Damn, can we have her on the podcast?
Honestly.
I would love to interview a 101-year-old.
Wait,
like,
low-key?
at that point, like, you've been through, let's do the math. 2024, she was born in 1940-something. No. She was born in 1924, right? Am I doing the math right?
1923. That is
crazy, babe. Do you understand? She went through the 20s because she was born in 1923. So she went through the 20s.
She went through everything.
Which was the Great Depression. And then she went through the freaking Dust Bowl. And then she went through the 30s, which the 30s, we were chilling. World War I, 1920s. World War II, 1945, I believe. And then, the Vietnam War, and then the South Korea War, and then the industrial. Oh my God, your grandma's been through the 70s, 80s.
Your grandma's that girl.
Opioid epidemic, the drug epidemic. Like, not slaves, sorry. People, like African Americans still couldn't vote. Women couldn't vote or drink.
We need to have her on the podcast.
Where she say she lives?
In Mexico.
In Mexico? Fuck.
Yeah. But we can do a phone one.
Guys, okay. Anyone in the United States have 100-year-old something, and obviously they can like talk.
Please.
We would love to. We will fly to you and have them on the podcast, because that is an incredible achievement, and the stories behind that person, the lore behind that person is incredible.
Please DM us, please. That's crazy.
And what the secret is. Or you know what? Maybe you're like, look, I have a 103-year-old grandpa. He can't really talk or function, but he told us I want to know the secret. Like,
what's the secret?
Did he eat healthy? Because you got those people that exercise every day and eat healthy, and then they die from a heart attack at 60.
Yeah.
But then you got the ladies that smoke and drink wine every night, and they're the ones that live
literally.
You think it's like a stress thing?
Maybe.
Esa doña está más relajada su vida, so she's like over here smoking it up and like drinking it up, and
Yeah. My sister-in-law hated me, and she gifted me a dead rat, not a mouse, a rat, and tried to play it off as a joke.
Enemigos, ¿pa' qué quiero si tengo familia así? That's so disgusting. Like, why would you ever do that?
I don't know.
Read another one.
Well, because she hates her. One time my ex gave me a gold chain and pendant. When he showed his dad, he said, hubieras comprado más gruesa la cadena por si un día la tienes que empeñar.
Oh my God.
Who are y'all dating, my girl?
I didn't have cough. Well, I did, but it doesn't really count. And these stories are irking me. Like, I'm getting stressed. Like,
that was the last one.
How are you still with these people, guys? Like, let's just take a quick second and reflect on, like, who's putting up with suegras and suegros that talk to them like this,
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a parent now, right? And I have a boy and a girl. I would not tolerate anyone being disrespectful to my baby girl if she's going over to someone else, to her boyfriend's house. You best believe I'm checking her, man. Like, ¿por qué no defendiste a mi hija? Or why? ¿Pa qué te tiene, pues?
I have a crazy story for you, but I'm going to read this last one because we didn't read it. My worst gift was a basket filled with gum, Takis, Gatorade, and toothpaste. Like, what? But keep in mind, I was probably 16 when I got it. But the person who gave me this is known for being coda, so she spent the least money possible. Pero si me regalan toothpaste ahorita as an adult, I know I'll gladly take it, saving me some bucks. Literally all of us. Yeah. But anyways, did you see? Because guys, if you're in the Nurse Hannah lore on TikTok, is it a lore or no?
Yeah.
It's if you know about her, she obviously sucks and we hate her. But do you remember the video you sent me of the guy that found her address? Yeah. Did you see what happened with him?
You got arrested?
You're in for a surprise.
You got arrested?
No.
You got in trouble?
His family members came out and said that he's a predator.
Shut
up.
And
he has essayed multiple people, like young people in his family.
And why is he not in jail?
Well, I don't know what happened, but as soon as that came out, he deleted all his social media.
Do you think it was an act of like, maybe he got, like, I'm not trying to defend him, but like, why would he do that? What do you think? He got like therapy, met God, and then now dedicates his life to helping kids?
I guess his family was saying that he's a narcissist and that he just wanted a pat in the back.
Shut up.
Yeah, like he wanted, obviously like outside approval, but because I'm like, if it was your route, like he found God and he whatever,
he would have say
it. Yeah, he would have made a TikTok about it. But
shit.
Yeah.
Faith in humanity destroyed.
Literally. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's podcast.
Babe, do you have any stories? We always have to end it with
Do you
our
have
personal, just Christmas stories.
You do one and I'll see if I can think of one.
Oh, I have a funny one. One time, wait, I don't know if I can say this. Sure. One time we were in Mexico. I was probably my little sister. I'm gonna revolve it around her because it was her thing. She was probably like Yomis was probably like 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were eating Christmas Eve dinner or whatever, and we were chilling. And she got a little attitude. No sé qué pasó. La hicieron enojar. She got mad at my parents. Mind you, there's so many people like in the long table allá en San Luis in nuestro rancho. She gets mad. She goes into the room and she slams the door. Era de esas puertas donde es como de lámina, but it still has window, like glass on the top. So she slams the door, and when it hits like to slam, all the glass shatters. So then ahí va atrásito mi mamá y se la chinga.
How old was she?
No, I don't think she. Nomás la regañó, but yeah, she was like 6. I remember her in her little dress, like she was stomping it, and like I don't know why she got mad. Yeah, she was just a little attitude, and cerró la puerta and.
My God.
But that just reminded me because like Belen is like headed that route. She's so sassy.
Good luck, Charlie. I don't know. I can't think of any stories right now.
Christmas? You don't have any funny stories? Like what would you do before me, babe? Like what was your life before me?
I can't remember.
Like on Christmas Eve, what are you doing before me?
I think it was just a typical buñuelos tamal. Oh, I think it was just the time that the time that we were at the duplex, but where you used to live, and they were making buñuelos, and obviously like I was just a little girl, a chill girl, and I just called 911.
Why?
I don't know, just for funsies, because we had a house phone. So I just called 911 for funsies, but it was like, how you hang up and they call back?
Yeah.
So they kept calling back, and my mom got mad at me.
You're just a chill girl
I was just a chill girl calling 911 because I needed some attention. And that's all I can remember. But like it's funny because like my dad hates anything to do with like cops and ambulances, and so it was really funny. I mean, not funny because I probably ruined the mood, but
yeah,
whatever.
You killed the vibes.
Yeah, totally.
You were probably listening to Los Temerarios.
No, they were. No, Dad, no. It was Valentina Elizalde.
Yeah?
It was, because remember, it was that year. Remember my mom was talking about how it was so sad that we got a super tiny Christmas tree? Because my dad had gotten those big-ass TVs. Do you remember the big box TVs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was that year, so yeah, I killed the vibes. Well, they killed my vibe, so I killed theirs.
Yeah, you just always got to look at the positive, guys. Like,
we got to.
You just got to... Everything's going to be okay. Hopefully you guys are having a good Christmas. I mean, a good Christmas. A good winter so far. I know a lot of you guys suffer. I'm trying to be serious and you're singing a little song in the back. I'm literally going into seasonal depression and you're laughing about it and having a little tune.
Were you ever in choir growing up?
I think we all had to. It was an elective, no?
No. It was an elective, but were you in it?
Well, I took an elective choir.
Well, there was a lot of electives. Were you in choir?
Yes.
Because
if you were, choice. I didn't
you would know all
choire.
the songs I sing all the time.
Which one?
The one I was just singing. Okay. Anyways, no,
yeah.
I'm shy now.
Oh. Anyways, guys, seasonal depression is here, and I know a lot of you guys struggle through it, especially all those people that live in those states where the weather just gets so crappy. And we feel for you guys. We love you. Exciting things are coming for vibing. Hopefully, we're going to be able to help more people this season of, cloudiness. So with that being said, guys, we love you so much. We appreciate you, and
we'll see you next week.
Later.